welcome back. Today we have another CS2 versus Dota 2 video. This time it is the Treasure of the Frosted Flame versus various CS2 cases. So remember, the way this battle works is that we're going to do a percentage or ratio of the return value, right? So basically it's the total cost of the keys and the cases, right? And we get the total value of the return, or what we unbox, and we take the ratio of that to see who's the winner. Mainly because Dota 2 and CS2 have different prices for the cases. The keys are always the same price. So, well, most of the time Dota 2 doesn't have keys, so therefore there's a price discrepancy. And it's the most fun to just do one for one, treasure for case, case for treasure. So that being said, we're gonna do 10 cases, 10 treasures. First treasure, we get a True Crow, which is unfortunately monetarily worth not much, but it's still a sweet cosmetic bundle skin to have. Looks like next up we're gonna get the Sniper skin, because there's no way we were gonna get that core. That was a 0.001% chance that was gonna happen. So swapping over to CS2, we have our first Dreams and Nightmare case. I always like to start off with the Dreams and Nightmare case. I don't know why. It almost always disappoints, but today we start with a battle scored USPS ticket to hell. It is battle scored, but hey man, it's still purple. It's still better than a blue, right? It's gonna be worth at least 10 plus cents, and it, wow, what a start. Okay, field tested M4A1S Night Terror. It's quite a good start for CS2, relatively speaking. I mean, it's still just a couple of cents, but the fact that we had two non-blues to start off is pretty significant, I would say. Okay, we got teased with that tiny skin, but we'll take the guys that are winged bolt for the Drill Ranger. I think this time we're gonna get the Luna. Nope, we're going to get the tiny. Holy smokes, we actually got the tiny cosmetic. This is probably gonna be the most valuable drop we're gonna get, since we only had 10 to start with. The fact that we even got this is pretty unbelievable. Now we're going to switch back over to Dreams and Nightmare cases. Let's see if we get as lucky as we've been getting on the CS2 end. That is a negative. We have a Spirit Board Field tested. Start off, even if it was factory new, wouldn't be worth more than $1. With that being said, we're on our fourth CS2 case. This time we end up getting a stat track at least. Where it is minimal wear, so it's actually pretty good. Unfortunately, it's still blue, so it's probably still gonna be sub $1, but you know, it's a start. Oh, I thought we were gonna get another tiny skin. It looked like we were getting teased pretty well there, but we did get the Luna skin, which is what I actually wanted for my own play reasons. And it looks like we're gonna get another Keen Machine. So now we swap over to the Dreams and Nightmare cases number 5. Can we keep the luck going? No, we cannot. It's a P2000 Lifted Spirits, well worn, worth probably 3 at best 4 cents. Switching it up now, we're going to do a CS20 case. Case itself is worth about like $1.50. The drop we get is going to be worth a lot less than $1.50. It's battle scarred on top of it. Oof, that is tough. On the Dota 2 end, honestly, I think we already got the best drop we're going to get for the rest of the Dota 2 side. I thought we were going to get a tiny again. They are really good with those teases there. Let's see if we get another tease. Okay, no, they eliminated that option right off the bat. It's going to be Legion Commander. No, it's Shadow Shaman. Sweet, sweet, sweet. Okay, okay. Already have one of these, so not much value for myself, but we'll switch over to Recoil case and see if we get any luck on this end. Wow, okay, we got another purple. The Battle Scar Dragon Tag, so, you know, sub $1, but it's still pretty impressive that we've been getting lucky enough to get 3 non-blues. It's usually blue, blue, blue. Like, if I was only opening 10 cases, you'd almost be guaranteed to get 10 blues. So the fact that we have 3 purples right now is pretty crazy. Okay, so we got another Drill Ranger skin, also unfortunately pretty worthless monetary-wise, but on a cosmetic level, it's actually a pretty sick skin, so there's that. Errant Soldier, kind of bland, kind of plain. Switch over to kilowatt case. Let's see if we can get any luck here. The answer is no. There is no luck. We got a XM1014. It is actually a beautiful skin. It's just monetary wise, not worth much, which is great because, you know, it's nice to be able to pick up a shoddy skin for cheap. It still looks really nice. That being said, this one I've seen so many times that it is haunting me in my dreams. That being said, it is time for the recap, so let's move on. Okay, so let's start off with the CS2 end. The best drop that we got was the M4A1S Night Terror in field tested, worth about 40 cents. Every other skin we got was below that. So, the total return we got was $1.51, which is pretty abysmal. The total cost of the keys and cases was $39.10, meaning the net loss is $37.59. Meaning, the percentage or the ratio of what we got back based on what we put in is about 3.8%. Pretty damn bad. Now, moving on to Dota 2, we have the best drop being the tiny cosmetic bundle of the Igneous Stone, coming in at $2.93. The total return was $3.59. That drop single-handedly saved Dota 2's side, which is freaking crazy. Okay, the total cost of the cases, because there's no keys for the Dota 2, or the treasures rather, was $9.30. I'm sorry, meaning the net loss was minus $5.71, meaning the percentage or the ratio of what we got back was 38.6%, almost 10 times better than CS2. However, I do want to note that if we were not lucky enough to get that tiny cosmetic, we would have been like 0.1%, I'm sorry, not 0.1%, but like 1% return rate back. So that one drop out of 10 treasures single-handedly saved the Dota 2 side from getting defeated from CS2. That being said, we have the winner, Dota 2, and if you like this video and like this series, there's plenty more. I have a CS2 versus series where we go up against more games, such as even more Dota 2, Team Fortress as well for the crates and opening to see who gets a better return rate, as well as putting it up against popular TCGs like Pokemon and Magic. Otherwise, there's plenty of capsule opening videos and whatever CS2 content that you can think of, I try to provide for it. So check out my other videos. Hopefully I earned your subscription. Otherwise, thanks for watching. Make sure to leave a comment for what you want to see next, and I will catch you later. Bye-bye.